Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be discussing PSA suspending all grading services except for the $300 and up services. So, pretty much, if you want to get a sports card or a Pokemon card graded, now is not the time. And they got to catch up on their grading. It's an insane thing. I've seen other YouTubers calling it the junk slab era, which is a play on words of the junk wax era. And I'm I'm a little concerned, man. But I want to talk about all the impacts. I've watched a lot of other YouTubers, guys that are much deeper into, I guess, the content creation on cards than I am. And then I want to provide really my views on it and how I think it'll impact the sports card hobby. Whether you're a collector or investor, I'm sure most of you guys are investors watching this video. Also, a quick life update. You probably see behind me. I've got the crutches over here. I hurt my Achilles playing flag football with the door-to-door sales company that I work for. It's not a door-to-door sales company, but the company that I sell door-to-door. All the door-to-door boys got together. We had a flag football tournament, and I hurt my Achilles. So hopefully it's not fully torn. I don't think it is. It's in a splint now. MRI tomorrow, so wish me luck on that. But this is big news, man. And this news really screwed me over because my technique for sports card grading or sports card investing is buy ungraded cards and then send them in to get graded and then sell them for profit once they're in a PSA slab. And there are other grading options, but they just don't hold as much value as that PSA slab. So PSA has a bit of a monopoly in this space. And I think the first impact we're going to see is people are going to stop buying ungraded cards, at least in the short term. The appeal for me to buy an ungraded $150 Justin Herbert rookie card is that I can immediately send it to PSA for 25 bucks or 150 bucks and get that thing graded and turn it into potentially a $900 card. When that opportunity gets taken away, the appeal to buy an ungraded card really falls drastically. So I think there's going to be serious opportunity to invest in ungraded cards because most people aren't going to want to do it. So if they don't want to do it, now it's time for us as investors to strike and load up on ungraded cards and just hope that PSA can get their stuff together and grade all of their backlog that they have at their headquarters, so that we can eventually send in our ungraded cards to then be graded. Now, you could get burned doing that because you could purchase all these ungraded cards and then PSA says, hey, we're going to start taking submissions, but you're going to have to pay $100 to get your card graded. Because at this point, if they said it's $100 to get a card graded, like we would have to just suck it up and pay $100. Because if you're turning a $150 card into a $400 card or a $900 card, you're going to pay $100. And it's going to wipe out the opportunity to send in a lot of cards to get graded, like lower end stuff. But I don't think PSA really cares. I think at this point, like if I was them, clearly they've tried everything, expanding their headquarters, hiring a ton of new employees, but they're getting like 100,000 cards a day, which is insane when you think about having to grade that many cards each day, even if you have 100 employees, 200 employees, 1,000 employees. I don't know, and it's not really a job that you can just hire anyone because you need people that aren't going to cheat the system. It's crazy stuff that we're seeing here. Ultimately, I think the impact is there's opportunity to buy ungraded cards right now. If there are any cards that you want to get graded, buy them ungraded over these next couple weeks and this next month, and then send them in to get graded whenever things cool down at PSA. But I think really this is going to push a lot of people towards NBA Top Shot and NFTs because you don't have this problem in NBA Top Shot. You have the scarcity that putting a card in a PSA slab gives you without all the nonsense of it taking months to see a return. Like I'm talking 9 to 12 months to see a return. And PSA shutting down. Like you never know when PSA is going to double their prices. You never know when they're going to say, hey, you have to pay $100 to get something graded. And if you're anything like me, you want to be able to build a plan, build a system, and know that the rules aren't going to change as you go. Whereas with me, I built the system. I invest in all these ungraded cards. I'm factoring in, okay, it's going to cost $10 to $12 to $15 to get them graded, depending on what type of card they are. And then they're like, PSA's like, oh no, it's going to be 20 or 25. And then to get it express graded, it's going to be 150 now. And then a couple weeks later, I'm like, okay, the cost to get this done is gonna cut into my profits. And then a couple weeks later, PSA says, hey, we're not grading any cards. So this is something that who could have foreseen this happening? But I get where PSA is coming from. It's just frustrating as an investor to have to deal with this. So you can bet I'm going to be making an NBA Top Shot account. I have friends that have made so much money. I have friends that don't even watch the NBA, don't even care about sports, that are just in those lobbies when they release packs. And every time they get a $9 pack, they're opening $50 worth of video clips, NFT moments. So for me personally, I love the physical cards. I prefer that personally. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to make money off of this as well as have fun, and making money is the number one priority over all other things. So I've got a box of very valuable ungraded cards that I need to get graded. Hopefully PSA returns in July. I think if you're an investor and you have cash, you might want to consider buying ungraded now. I'm not doing that because I have so much ungraded. I kind of got caught holding the bag, unfortunately, and I hope that's not the case for you guys too. But I think the big impact here is this is going to push a lot of people towards NBA Top Shot and towards NFTs. And I didn't ever want to say that, but I have to be honest with myself, and I have to be honest with you guys. I think that's a really good place to be investing right now, because you're not going to have to deal with any of this nonsense. And the new-minded generation, the younger generation, they've been saying this the whole time. Like, why are you dealing with all this tedious shipping of cards, people scamming you, this and that? You could physically just have your collection in the laptop. I got my laptop right here in front of me. You can have it in the computer, in the internet, the interwebs, on the blockchain is what it's actually called. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on all that. And you don't even have to deal with any of that stuff. So look for the rise in NBA Top Shot. Watch out for NFL to come out with whatever they come out with. And it's going to be insane, man. It's going to be insane. 6 months. Hopefully PSA comes back and I can get these freaking cards graded. And after that, I might be done with the whole card thing, guys. I don't know. That's kind of a crazy thing to say, but I just don't know how much more room there is for this stuff to blow up. And we're seeing that as money's getting spread over these new rookie classes. But I'll make another video talking about the rise and fall and my prediction of the card market. I do think there's serious opportunity, but I do see ways where people are going to lose a lot of money. And I've lost some money too on some of my dumber investments. I made a video about that recently. But I think I have it all figured out. So look out for that video. Thank you guys for watching to the end. That'll be probably my next upload, so look out for it. Wish me luck with the MRI tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the next video.